Hi, it's Mr. Velsey with a video I know you've all been waiting for. How to tune using a tuner. The first thing we're going to need to do is step one, which is pre-tuning. In order to do that, we're going to need to see you with perfect posture, and you're going to use your bow at the tip. Try this exercise with me. We're going to get our instrument on our left shoulder, and we're going to hold our bow at a right angle to the string, like we do when we're normally playing. But we're going to start at the tip, and we're going to play very slow bow with a nice firm bow pressure. Your tuner is going to really work best if you can keep the note going the whole time. Practice this on your A string and on your D string. Here's the D now. Now that we can do that, we're going to add one more level to that, and that is to being able to touch your tuners. Getting into playing position, I'm going to take our left hand and we're going to move it down to where the tuners live and be able to figure out which tuner we're getting to. You're going to count from your right side. E, then comes A, then comes D, then comes G. We will always start by tuning the A, so you want to feel around for that second tuner. When you put the two together, you're going to be able to not only bow, but tune at the same time that you're bowing while using the tuner to help you tune. We're going to do this without the tuner, just practicing tuning, moving the tuner back and forth. I'm moving it counterclockwise. You can hear the pitches going down. Now I'm going to turn the tuner the other way. Now it's time for step two, how the tuner works. For the next part of the video, we're going to learn how to use the tuner itself. Now you can either set it for a microphone or vibration. If you would like to use this on the peg of your instrument, switch the switch to vibration. For right now, however, because it's not going to be on an instrument, I'm going to set it for microphone. The next step, of course, is to turn it on. So you do this by pushing the large button on the front. And you'll see a little bit, it's very sensitive. It'll pick up your voice. I'm going to pluck the strings of my violin just to kind of show you. You'll notice that there's quite a bit of the red thing there, but to be in tune, it needs to be a little higher. So I'm going to raise that up. As you can see, the blue line is the place where we want it to stop. And you'll notice that it's going quite a ways further than that, which means that it's too sharp. So I'm going to move my tuner counterclockwise this way. It's kind of righty-tighty, lefty-loosey over the top. So it's a little lower, but it needs to be lower. When it stops at the blue line, that's when you know it's in tune. So now that we've covered part one, which was getting set up with your instrument, bowing at the tip, and finding your tuners and trying a little bit of tuning using the tuners, part two, learning how your tuner works, it's time for part three, which is putting it all together. Let's get started. I have, instead of a snark tuner, which I wasn't able to get in my bag before I left on Friday, I have an app that I use on my Android phone, which is called G Strings, and it's among many apps that are free. It seems to do a pretty good job. It's got a needle that will stay in the middle if you're in tune. If it moves toward this side, it means you're too sharp. Your pitch is too high, in other words. If it goes this way, it means it's too flat. I'm gonna just get myself set up here. I've got my viola. I'm starting on my A string this time. So as you can see, it is too flat. So my attempt, I'm going to attempt to bring it up. Very important two things. Keep the bow moving and use your tuner slowly so you can watch the arrow or whatever on your tuner reach that desired location of being right in the middle. So that A is in tune. It's time to do the D. The D was quite a bit flat, so I'm going to also bring that up. I'm also going to go back and check the A one more time, because sometimes when we adjust some strings, it affects how the other ones get stabilized. Okay, it seems to be fine. The G is just a little bit high. So that's basically it. You want to spend a lot of time just playing around with this process, getting set up, being able to tune and bow at the same time. This is something that we're not going to be able to do as well with cello, so I'll be demonstrating in a separate section about that. And then just really learning to watch the tuner and knowing when to stop tuning. And like I was saying, keep moving your bow, because if it doesn't hear anything, it's not going to be able to help you tune. So I hope this was helpful, and make sure you practice this. Of course, we've got lots of practice time ahead of us over the next few weeks. Try tuning your instrument, try untuning it, and then going back to it, or maybe have somebody else untune it. But have them not move the tuners very far. Maybe a couple of turns in each direction would be enough, and then you can take it the rest of the way. I hope it was helpful, and I look forward to seeing everybody when we return. And thanks for watching.